Hey, beauty, how you doing, love? Wonder how come I ain't heard from you. Text, good night, and that's it. Damn. What'd you do yesterday? Good morning, Lisa. How you doing, love? Y'all doing all right? I didn't receive no call. I just got the text, good night. That was it. Good, love. All right. I waited all day. Never did hear from you, so I figured you was busy. I waited. I like to hear from you every day. Time y'all get up this morning? I seen them pictures. It was like 6, 7 inches all the way around through there. They come there more. Crazy. You're gonna need some arm floaties. You go outside. That good. That's the way Texas was not long ago. Something happened. I don't know what it was, but messed up a lot of homes and everything. I mean, it was a mess, man. Yeah. As much rain as y'all had, it looked like it could have come up to your daggum door. You know, 8 a.m. Go. One woke me up about 4 o'clock this morning, hollering. I had to go in there and get her up out of the floor again. But I did that gum go to sleep, but it was about midnight. But I went to sleep. She's doing all right now. Right now she is. She's in there on the couch, playing on the tablet, watching a good western. She's all right. It's surprising she ain't hurt herself. I'm telling you. I'm going to see about getting a in-home health out here for her. They come out 3 times a week. You know, make sure everything good. Hang out. They stay about an hour. But through them, I can get her a good doctor and meds brought to her, not having to go to the pharmacy and all this mess. They can hook her up with their own doctor. So I think that's going to be the best thing to do. It's just going to be a replay for her like it was with mother. She ain't gonna like it too much, but as of right now, she won't have to be in no old hospital bed or nothing like that. But they can at least, you know, check her, make sure that she's eating right and doing what she needs to do. It was hard to fall asleep. What's going on? Too excited? Everybody's wound up last night. There you go. Bless you. But we needed that last night. Needed a good laugh. Gets boring, and here lately it's been raining, so you can't get out and do nothing. And or it's either too hot, you can't get out and do nothing. And the girls hadn't got to come. They've been working doubles pretty much. It's just been boring, you know. I miss my daughters. And then when boredom sets in, you know, you get depression, and depression leads to like either sleeping or just staying awake fighting it. I have to stay awake. Well, uh, there's troublemaker. Good morning, love. uh, Risa has uh, she looked up the tracking yesterday or last night, and it's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be here yesterday, but it may be here today. Some type of tea to help you rest and relax and whatnot. So I'm gonna try it. Yeah, but really, you just can't get no rest no matter what you do because you always got to have that ear open for Wanda. You know. Christy, how you feel after a night like last night, love? There you go. She stirred up the whole daggone house. There you go. Now she put me in a duel. There you go. I would need that to help rest. I'm telling you, relax. That's why I make a mixed drink every once in a while. It ain't every daggone day, but days that I feel it, I do it. And it helps. I'll probably do it again tonight. Daggone. But it's just something that when you ain't got nothing else, you use it for whatever. And for me to keep me relaxed, calm, and cool, and or I might can go to sleep if I get the chance. Like I said, I did, but it wasn't no time. And I was well. I'm sure it's probably a little bit after 12 because the last time I looked at the clock it was 12, so probably in between 12:10, 12:20. And then, like I said, got up something before, so about 3 hours and something. But that's usually about what I get if I get that. So, and after about a week, it starts taking a toll on you. Well, hey, some people get so wound up they couldn't sit still. I go racing, just all over the place. You know, just having to get away from everybody in the house. There you go. But we all needed it. And we need it more often. Daggum. We really do. Yeah. Come on, Mom. I Googled that. And matter of fact, even the pharmacy has that type tea. Um, yeah. And you can get that kind of tea at the herb shop around here. Uh, so, yeah, I'm going to try it. I may get a few light up things to put in here today. Go ahead and start putting a few things in here. I think, if I'm not bad mistaken, Alice is going to send a big box of some lights and this and that and other, so we can start getting it, you know, kind of lit up a little bit. But uh, not only it make the room look a little better, but everybody can still see. Because y'all know as well as I do, it gets too dark in here. Only light we have is really that little light there, and if I crack the door open or the light from the computer. So It's probably a little bit different in here today, or this evening or night. It depends, though, how Wanda feels. She feels like getting out. Um, what's the temperature at y'all's place right now? It is 70 degrees here. Very comfortable. That may have been one good thing for last night, too, because it got down to like 72, 73 last night. So 74. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Especially if it's cloudy. It was cloudy all day yesterday. It's cloudy today. Daggum. I like being comfortable. So, Christy, did you do any Googling for your monkey bread? It says 100% for here. Yeah, 100%. Well, you need to make that bread, love. Yeah, I think as long as you do it, you know, get her dead somewhere around at least by the third. So you got plenty of time. We'll be all right. We can get this thing lined up. Seems to be going around you. Yeah, you know, going around that remind me of something around here. If a thunderstorm follows the river, you get it pretty good. But if you just hear it in the distance, 9 times out of 10, if it does anything, it don't last over 5 minutes. Boys eat your cookie. Well, heck, if you ain't got it mixed or something, give it to them. Crazy thing. But it is all good. I had probably the best time last night I've had in months or years. I really, really enjoyed it. I noticed it's already got like 130 something daggum views already. It'd take a few days. People start noticing it. I-40. Uh, daggum, what does I-40 run all the way to the end of the earth or what? Because you can get from here, man, you can get on I-24. Uh, you go west for 100 mile, and then you go northeast uh, for about 60 mile, and then you get on 72, and then 72 runs about 60 mile, and it runs into 40. And they say 40 uh, runs all a straight line all the way down into uh, Arizona. You well, Texas, Arizona. You can cut off 40, go into Mexico, or you can get off 40 on 98 and go and shoot all the way up into Los Angeles. It's crazy. You got to take you past it. From east to west, that's what I'm talking about. That is a long, daggum road right there. I also heard there's a road, I don't know, called North Carolina. Cali to North Carolina. Oh, yeah, that's what I figure. Good morning, Tori. You love 40? Well, they probably a lot on there. If you're going somewhere on a trip or something, they probably tons to check out. But um, I figure probably what's going to take us so long is stopping and looking around and this and that. Because once she sees something, she don't stop. Yeah, if you're on 40, you're not going to get lost. You're going to go one way or the other. But I heard there's a road. Now, I don't know if it's Arizona or the edge of Mexico. I don't know. But I heard it was the 3-6 number. They say don't travel it. But now, where it's true that they are a route with that number, I don't know. I would like to find out. Get on 40, just go from there to town. Yeah, California, North Carolina. Yeah. Well, you can also do the same thing from Alabama. You got to go down there and hit the interstate, 180 miles, and you get on 40. So ain't that bad. Like I said, from here just to Tennessee ain't but like 35, 40 minutes. So, and then the rest of it is interstate. And I know going up 40, uh, there's a lot of little towns you go into and whatnot. These places that uh, Joni ordered or found, I don't remember if she said she ordered or found these sauces. Uh, but see, little places like that, you know, like uh, what they call souvenir shops and this and that and other. I like going in them because you never know what you're gonna find. I have found more challenges and things in that places. Uh, there was a bug going around, Tori, so be careful of drinking some juices and things and some water and maybe get you a plain Coke or something, settle your stomach, see how it works. Eat you a plain cracker, salted, might help you. Mesa, how far is Mesa to Tombstone? How long would it take to get from Mesa to Tombstone? Are you north of Tombstone, or it'll help, love? Are you north of it, south of it, or just east or west of it? And how long is Mesa? Well, from where y'all at, how long does it take to get from where y'all at to Tombstone? Driving time. If you just had a guess. 2 hours 45 minutes. Okay. Hmm. I know. I know from here. Uh, it says uh, 32 hours and some change. So Joni's near Mesa. Okay. Well, I'm thinking 3 days down there. You know, maybe 3 or 4 days down there, and then 3 days back. So she's more south. Okay. Well, yeah, that, that's okay too. 'Cause, they may be several found mistakes on the path that way. Maybe not on just them roads that I'm on, but maybe their cities or towns or whatnot. So she's closer to Tombstone. Okay. Well, I think it'd be an awesome trip. I think that I'll enjoy it. That I'll be able to bring a lot to the channel. I mean, it'd just be awesome. She's only like an hour. That gun. Um, like I said before, there's a lot of places I want to hit down there. So, and the majority of that will be paranormal, but there's also going to be vlogs. Just probably hitting souvenir shops and seeing what's going on. And what one thing would be good is when I go to these places, it may be places that y'all have walked into. It may be a store that you remember. It'd be something to always look at to see. Hey, you say, well, maybe I've been there or I have been there. I've watched a lot of people when they video in a place where I have been, whether it's the town or state. If they go into a place and I recognize a place, I'm like, okay, I've been there. It's pretty neat. You mean she isn't? She's more south. Yeah, she's closer to me. Yeah. Okay. Well, no matter what, I'm looking at 3 days. So I try to put 5 or 6 hours on the road each time before I stop and even get out and do anything. I try. Sometimes I wonder you don't get to do that. Only 1 hour. Well, I'm sure I'll probably get to see her crazy. But if you come down there, I get to see you too. I'll bring you some more gummy bears. I told him, y'all want to go with the, Tombstone, come on. Uh, I talked to a guy, Nathaniel, that lives down there. He is going to, take us around and show us some of the places. He knows some people. He knows somebody, knows somebody, knows somebody kind of thing. And he's going to get us in places like the Birdcage Theater, Boot Hill, a couple of other stores at nighttime when it's closed. So that's going to be pretty neat. I won't have to worry with, a bunch of people in there messing up audio. You're closer to Arizona to me. Why 3 days? That's just how many hours it said. Um, so I'm in the top northern part of Alabama. Like I said, once I get on 24, go for 100 mile, and then take out the rest of my 60, then I'll be on 40. So, I mean, it'll be pretty much just a straight shot uh, after about a 3 hour drive. It'd be a pretty well straight shot. You're in Tennessee. Well, I don't know which way you go out, but if you just hit the interstate, it shouldn't be no problem. 24 hours? I wish it would be from here. But see, you got like uh, where you're at, you probably got like 3 hours ahead of me. Uh, jump on it. And if you add that up in mileage, then yeah, you may cut it between 24 and 26 hours. But me from here, it's just talking 3 days. Now I'm sure if it was just only me in the vehicle, I could make it a lot quicker than that because I wouldn't stop for a long time. I would probably put 15, 16 hours a day in. So, but I can't do that with one. Hey, Judy, how you doing, love? It probably could be from where you're at up in Tennessee. But see, I've got to come from Alabama, go through Chattanooga, go through Rossville into Georgia, then get on the interstate. So, like I said, you're pushing 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours more than me. That 3.5 hours makes a good distance on traveling before I would even get into the Tennessee state line. So, yeah, you could cut your percentage down compared to mine. And I know driving time compared to already being in a location, it's weird, but mileage is something weird. Well, the only other route is go down here at Huntsville and hit 65, go through Nashville, and go up and hit 40 that way. But I'm right here. Like I said, if you would put in Scottsboro, Alabama to South Vicksburg, Tennessee, you'll see what I'm talking about. It ain't that very far. But then you got to go in, like I said, Rossville, you know, Russellville, and then get up on the interstate. So, but at the interstate, you can go, 2 ways: 24 south, 24 east, you know, and then it starts dividing off north, south, however you want to go. But uh, I look both ways, and they're both maybe, well, going to Huntsville is like 30 minutes longer. Yeah, it's weird, but I don't care. I mean, I'll do the 3 day deal. I don't care. Uh, I just pray to God Wanda is okay for the trip. She's so worried she's not going to be able to be in shape with it. I told her, I said, just rest all you can daggum rest. And, you know, when it ain't too hot, whatnot, we'll get out and walk around a little bit, let you build up a little bit for it. Because it's going to be hot down there and it's going to be a lot of walking. I know that. But it's something that we've all wanted to do. But most importantly, it's something Mother always wanted to do, and she never was in shape to do it. This way we can do it, and she can be right there with us, seeing every bit of it. So it's almost like something we've got to do, and she knows that. Wanda does. What part of Tennessee are you in, Christy? Good morning, Lindsay. How you doing, love? I don't know if you know where Clarksville, Tennessee is, or anything like that, but the way I distanced it was when I got from here to Clarksville, Tennessee, I was halfway from Alabama to Illinois. Drive time 6 hours 20 minutes if you don't stop. So it's only 22 hours for 20 on 20. Well, see, I always that's the way I always went. I always went through Clarksville. You see what I'm saying? And it's 2 hours and 45 minutes directly from my home. So not bad at all. But I know when I got there, I was halfway Illinois, and I could judge it, uh, and I'd read the mileage and the time zone. Uh, well, said 20. Where does it lead out of? What part of Tennessee are you in? And how far are you from the interstate? Because see, the closest one down here is down here at South Pittsburgh on 24. No, I don't know. My, like I said, it take me about 35, 45 minutes to get on the interstate on 24. But now, if I wanted to hit 40, it'd be like 160, 180 miles. But 20, I don't, yeah, because Christy don't know where she lives. 2.5 hours from Clarksville. You're east of Clarksville. Okay. So I go through Danville and up that. Okay. Well, 20. 20 would have to go out of Nashville, go through Danville, Mount Hope, Clarksville. So going 20 west from near around Clarksville area would have to. I would have to use GPS for sure because you're looking on the map. Well, it wouldn't do me no good looking on the map. But that see, well, y'all know you come out of Nashville, okay. Uh, Mount let's see, you get Mount Hope, uh, Danville, Clarksville, and then about another 2 hours here in Indiana. So, but if you're in the Clarksville area and you get on interstate, I wouldn't myself know where to get on the interstate once you're in already in town. Because if you get any interstate exit off from here to Clarksville, would still put me back on 24. So where is 20? Well, you said 40. You confused a dead person. Listen, well, it says 3 days. No, no. It said it plainly said about 32 hours, which you said 20, not 40. We done past talking about 40. I know where 40 is. They coming. I'm going down here to South Vicksburg, get on 24, and take my 180 miles, and I can get on 24. If I'm there in 24 hours, hey, better luck on me. But I've Googled it about 10 times, and that's what I said. Matter of fact, I'll do it again. This is between Scottsboro and Arizona.
The drive from Scottsboro to Arizona is 1,601.3 miles.
I-40. That would be going through top portion of Mississippi, Oklahoma, Mexico, Arizona, which is just south of Las Vegas. So Yeah, there you go. No, see, I don't know what map you looking at, but you need to buy a 2024 map. Uh, and if there is a 20, where in the heck is it? Because let me tell you, I've not seen it. Any anything from here to Clarksville, if you exit off going east or west, north, south, I don't give a flip which way you go. Anything you exit off, you're still going to be on 24, not 20. So if there's an interstate that you can exit off of to go through a few towns or something to get on Interstate 20, I need to know that. Well, take that. You said you fingers are fast. Get with it. If I could, if I could get from here to Tombstone in 24 hours, uh, well, I'm sure that's without stopping. But stopping, I would be looking at about 29, 28, 27, 28. Take 80 to 20. But where do I find them numbers? Stay focused. You give me a number without any turn. 10, take it Florida. So what do you want to do? You want to go south? You want to go north, west, east? What do you want to do? It, like I said, the only thing that is logic to me about that is when you're in kind of 100-mile radius of Clarksville, if there's a few towns to go through to get on Interstate 80 or 20, uh, what town would it be to get on it? There's no way for me not to get into Tennessee. I got to get on the interstate. I, I, I'm listening fine. You got any Q-tips? Clean your ears out. Okay, Tori, you ain't paying no attention. You talking about somebody country fried, okay? I got to know where I'm going. If I was to put in my GPS, take me to 20, they're gonna say, JD, you're crazy as hell. Hang up the phone. Yeah, that's when they'll start talking back at you. 80 what? What town is 80 leaving out of? You still not told me. If I know what town that 80 comes out of, then there would be the interstate right in front of me. What town? How am I going to look it up? You ain't gave me a. You gonna make me confuse these people, and they gonna start cussing me out. So I don't know what town to say 80. I'm just gonna say Tennessee. Distance from Scottsburg to Interstate 80 in Tennessee.
The drive from Scottsboro to Tennessee 80 is 149.5 miles.
2 hours and 46 minutes. And instead, still says via I 24 West. So if I'm already on 24, I'm gonna zoom right past where you get off of 80 on 24. I mean 24 to get on to 80. So, girl, that gun, Selma. Yes, finally. Hey, Wifely, how you doing, love? That gum, I was act to Congress to get a that gum name. Shoot, almost my coffee got going. You put a guy in a tight spot. That gum. Good morning, Mim Jean. How you doing, love? That gum, Christy here getting me all messed up, getting Google cussing me out. It's all her fault. Going to be taking that trip to Arizona, for one's birthday. Good deal. And this nut job won't help me out. She tell me a number of a road that won't give me no town to, get on it. Till I finally got through with you Google. Now I done figured it out now. Thank you for, you know, not your help, but I had to Google it and everybody get cussed out and run out of the U.S. because of it. So, bless you, love. I will be there when that little white rubber tard car gets there. I think yeah, it might be possible. It really might. Uh, but as much stopping we'll probably have to do, I'm still going to be looking at probably 25, 26 hours regardless. Shoot, if they had a bridge, I could drive them here to Hawaii probably by then. Hey, gummit. But anyway, I want it to be good morning, Lisa. Yeah, but you ain't got a 70-year-old woman running around with you. Bathroom break, souvenir shop. Okay. All kind of junk. Christy is a troublemaker from back in the day, okay. She wanted to stay focused. It took me 44 minutes and 20 something seconds to get a name out of her. Okay. We all gonna have to work on her. She gonna have to learn some people skills. I might get there. Less than 3 days, but I don't know seriously because having to stop so much. She has to get out and stretch her legs and whatnot. Apparently, I can get her to sleep the majority of it because the longer she's sleeping, the longer I can drive. So now I got to mess around and go through Mexico. I go down there and end up with a bunch of taco, my fungus junk, end up in the hospital in New Mexico or something. I don't tell what I'm liable to get into. I don't doubt it, Lisa. Melatonin, volume of work probably. Melatonin. I've been wanting to try that. There you go. Lord have mercy, girl. I bet you all Joni's growing up time. She's ate 30 pounds of Xanax. Dang. You a handful. If I call Christy, I'll end up south of the border, you know, in Tijuana, some junk like that bullcrap, probably. Be on a chain gang working 50 cents an hour, chained up down there. Don't tell me what she's going to get me into doing that. Be in prison down there busting rocks. Can't even get to Arizona. I, I'd bust out first chance I got, though. Lord have mercy, you won't do. There's going to be a couple stops, for not only just for Summer, but for Sebastian as well. I'm gonna see what I can do there. I'm gonna see if I can find that construction site because if I'm in the local area, um, I can run the PS and get a lot more direct uh, in detail of where and how close I am and how much further I need to go and things like that. So it, I'm gonna be killing about 4 or 5 birds with one stone kind of thing. Round trip, take care of all of it. Summer, Sebastian, uh, and then idle on down to yeah, down there. Lisa, quit that gun trying to scare me up. There you go. As long as as long as Christy ain't been nowhere near the water, it's safe. You ever heard that? The water is fine. Come on in. Well, as long as Christy ain't been there, you can do it. She gets down in there, heck, don't tell them what. There you go. They don't tell them what you're gonna get into. I'd like to meet him though, Mimi Jean, in a locked up room. Tell you the truth. I wouldn't need to laugh then. I could let out all my frustration. There you go. Boy, wouldn't that be good? It, I get down in there, okay. Joni and Christy didn't want to come down there or whatnot. Like I said, Christy better bring money. Joni better bring money. Everybody, because they liable to end up getting me locked up down there. Because them nut jobs, they don't tell me what they have me doing. Okay. And I'm sure something I ain't supposed to be doing. Y'all get my drift. I have him one to always, well, mother too, said something about an old ghost town. I'm not sure that we will come across anything like that there. Hey, ladybug. But if if anything, it would be probably out in a desert somewhere, or just out in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. But um, it would be neat to go through one. But if more than likely, if you found something like that, it'd be more toward Los Angeles, where maybe they've done a movie setup and it not be real in the first place. But the land is. But I I would think you'd have to go down deep in Mexico, probably, or something like that, to find an old, real good ghost town that's still got some still standing. You might are the guard station. Wait, wait. Only if they're female officers. They say, got to pat you down just then I get. All right, let's get with it. Hey, I almost got locked up one night down here on the square back when I was about 17, 18 years old. Everybody go down the square. There's always these that gum police riding around, getting in everybody's business. One night there was a woman officer down there. I was pretty well on my way anyway, and she wanted to, pat me down, this, that, and that. And she come up acting weird. She said, how's it hanging? I said, a little bit to the left. She didn't like that remark. And then, of course, they pat you down, this and that, and she reached my pocket, and she said, what is that? I said, you don't want to know. And it turned out to be an argument. And I said, listen, I didn't stick my hand in your pocket. You stuck your hand in mine. And the fella that was with her, officer, he laid on the ground, rolling around laughing. I was serious, and she was taking it serious, but he wouldn't. It was something else. I don't doubt it. Thank you. Crazy bunch of people. These nuts all over this world. Well, guys, I've got to run to the store, this and that and other. So what time is it? 9:06. I might come back home between 2 and 2:30. So if y'all home or whatnot, y'all want to jump on. And I'll go live for a little while. As long as I'm back. Love every one of you. Thank you for being here.